of the Sun. Hello, this is an introduction to our Shield of the Sun documentary on evil spirits. We're going to be profiling real evil spirits experiences from the footages that you're going to see upon this documentary. This documentary is featuring real footage of demonic attacks that have occurred in people's homes in various ways, various circumstances. We're going to show some of the things they went through. We're going to explain what was happening during the time of these hauntings. We're going to explain why these hauntings occur, the aspects of these hauntings, the do's and don'ts of these hauntings. We're going to show this footage in all of its truth, and we're going to show you the results of what happens in a world that is full of evil and how that evil affects us even in our daily normal lives. Okay, so what we're having here with this particular gentleman right here is the fact that he got some really dumb advice from a witch in regards to how to deal with the hauntings that are in his home. So basically he got this idea for automatic handwriting, where he is going to get this evil spirit to write on a piece of paper what this evil spirit wants from him. And this is what he's explaining. And first of all, I want to say to all of you, do not ever try anything like that. In fact, if you're being haunted in your home, do not take advice from occultists, because occultists know why you're being haunted. Any advice they give you will only escalate the haunting. It'll make it worse. And that's what you're about to see with this guy. This guy got advice for automatic writing, and so he's allowing this demon even more access to haunt him, and so you're going to see what's about to happen to him. So right now, this is what he's preparing for. He's got a pen out and a piece of paper, and he's going to write down some questions of what he wants the demon to answer for him. And what you're seeing right now is exactly what I don't want any of you doing. Do not ever do this. It's a bad, bad idea. And you're only inviting trouble in your life by doing this. The Bible calls this actually a form of fortune telling, if you will, to commune with the demon for understanding. It's a form of sorcery, is what automatic writing is. He doesn't know that. He's pretty innocent to that. He's still caught in the world. He's kind of a new age guy. So he's kind of relying on, some of his occult friends to explain this for him. So now we're going to see some of these horrible things that is about to happen to him. Right now he's being haunted. He just woke up being haunted. So there's activity going on in his kitchen, so he's aiming it at that area. He could feel something horrible in his kitchen, and now you're seeing the door opening up and closing. So take a very good look at that. Let that ride there. Okay, so what you just saw there basically was a demon's ability to move objects. Demons can do this by manipulating the magnetic field that's around them. You are actually around a magnetic field and a gravity field everywhere you go. What demons can do is that when they get entry into this dimensional world, they can manipulate that field. And when they do that, they can move objects in your room. And so that's what it's doing there. It can do this in two ways. It can appear and move an object, or remain invisible and remove an object. And they usually like to remain invisible when they do it. Why? Because it plays with your mind. It drives fear into you. So, which is exactly what's happening with this guy. And so now it's doing it again with the door. He's freaking out now. Now he's going to make the very bad mistake to go over there and investigate further into why this is opening up. First, he wants to show us that there's nothing there, that there's no tricks, that there's no trick in moving the door. He's trying to show you it's just a normal door, and now he's going to walk up to it and open it so you can see there's nobody in there, opening and closing it. He's being very honest. You don't see any implements on the door. It's just a regular cupboard door. And as you can see, that's what he's trying to show you. So something is about to really happen to him that's going to scare him very much, and just a few. Right now he's afraid, he's scared, he doesn't really know what to really do with this but film it. And so as he's staring at this door, he can feel something is around him and around him. And he can feel the energy. It's almost like a surge of fear. And then all of a sudden, as he's feeling this, we have our friend once again. And so what we have here with this particular being is that you notice that it can be caught on the light source, if you will. Now it's standing there. And he's not freaking out because the fact is he can't see it. Only the camera is seeing it. Because like I said, a light source or a camera is like flashing a mirror back into the mirror. So sometimes the camera will catch the image that you can't see. The demon is actually staring at him while he's, in a state of panic. And so this demon is just kind of toying with him, if you will. And so now he still can't see it, and then while he's panning around looking, but he can feel that there's something near him, that it's really, driving at him. He doesn't quite know what to think yet. And then all of a sudden, wham! Now he saw this, and it scared him to no end. He literally freaks out when he sees it. The demon decided to appear again, but to appear right in front of him, right when he pans the camera. The demon is only inches in front of him, and it freaks him out. And so now he takes back, runs, as he's doing here. Now he's backing off real quick. And now he's completely freaking out. He really doesn't know what to think, what to do. He's shaking at this point. And all of a sudden, he goes by the table, and guess what? Now you're going to ask yourself, who wrote that? This is why you don't do automatic writing. Because sometimes they will respond. And when they do respond, it will freak you out exactly what they're responding with. He notices that the piece of paper has been written on. The demon itself actually wrote on that piece of paper. So now he's going to go and investigate what the demon has written for him so that he can understand very clearly where this demon is coming from. So first of all, we're going to look at his we're going to look at his stupid questions. He first asked this demon, "Who are you?" And the demon refused to identify itself because it's not going to at first tell you it's a demon, because it wants you to still think it's a ghost. But then he asked the second question, "What do you want?" And then this demon responded, "Die." Point blank. The only answer it gave him was die. These witches thought it was a good idea for him to do automatic writing because he said that these will resolve his answers and it'll help the spirit to be friendly with him. Well, does this look like friendly to you? This is why you do not mess around with automatic handwriting. You don't mess around with this. This demon is basically telling him, I want you to go die. That's what it wants. It wants him to just simply die.
Where am I? What is this place?
Okay, what we're about to show you right now is, first off, don't ever do what this guy is going to do. This guy has also been getting terrified. He's been getting haunted. It's the same gentleman who thought that doing automatic writing was a good idea. Now he's tried another stupid idea. The same group of witches that he went to have encouraged him to now try using the Ouija board to make contact with the entity to determine if the entity is the dead of a spirit girl or if it's an actual demon. And so what these witches are doing are pretty much playing with them, trying to get him to invoke more problems in his life. So what he's about to do is a real dumb idea. Using an Ouija board is to make contact with an evil spirit. It's inviting an evil spirit not to just haunt you, but also to even enter you, to come inside of you. And so right now he's about to do something really stupid, and he's about to realize just how bad it is. You're going to catch him at a moment right now. He's very scared. He just woke up in the middle of the night being terrified and haunted. He grabbed his camera and decided to do this trick to see if it would work, which is
I've been neglecting to try and find out more about her. And since she's been so nuts tonight, I think it would be a great night tonight to actually try and communicate with her. So I went a couple of weeks ago, bought a Ouija board, and I haven't used it until tonight. And a lot of you guys can get mad at me for doing this, but I have to know who this is I'm dealing with because it's really freaking me out.
You should never ever try this at home at all.
Now, is your name Madeline? No, excuse me, who are you? Okay,